Yeah, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy back at again with another video. Low key, in this video chat, I'll be showing you guys how to improve in the game, aim wise, game sense wise, and the best tips and tricks in the game. Trust me, I've been playing this game for like 6 years now. I've been through a lot of things, and I can promise you, I got a lot to show you. So if you're a beginner, a starter, or you've been playing the game for a few months and you want to know how to get better, or you just want to succeed in something, you just want to get better at the game without but you don't have somebody that can teach you. Well, in this video, this will be a long video chat. Low key is gonna be a long video, I'm not gonna lie to you, but in this video I'll put everything that I know well and what I do well. So hope you guys stay in for the video. Make sure you guys drop a sub. Make sure you guys get notified about my videos, and you guys like the video. That way I can continue making these type of YouTube videos for you guys. And yeah, just grab some popcorn or take a notebook, whatever, take some notes. I'm going to be debriefing everything in this video that is to come. Don't worry, I'll take it slowly, I'll break it down. Do not fret. Alright, anyway guys, enjoy the video. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Alright, God bless, stay safe. Alrighty. The best place to learn how to play the game is first by starting at firing range. Trust me, I know it's annoying, but it's the best way to start. Alright, so in this first segment, I'll show you guys how to movement. Actually, let's just say movement. Yeah, movement. Let's get into movement. The first thing that you guys need to master is movement in any game whatsoever, may it be in fighting, standing. Movement is very important. I'm sure like half of you guys that are watching this video know how to slide cancel. So slide cancel, basically you stand still, first things first, you run, slide, jump. Simple, right? Nothing crazy. You just literally you run, slide, jump. That is literally slide canceling at its simplest form. Now next, what I do want to teach you guys is literally strafe. Strafe is a matter of shooting somebody while moving. So what you have to do is like this. For example, I'm gonna shoot this thing, right? Boom, it's gone. But don't do that when you're in a gunfight. What you need to do in a gunfight is to point at it, shoot while moving. So my movement is very simple. A lot of people tell me in my streams that, oh, Aaron, how do you do that? How do you like move so fast? It's all about sensitivity. Don't worry guys, I will show you guys my sensitivity, but for now I'm going to show you guys how to strafe. Strafing is super simple. You shoot the body while moving. Do not stand still or you will be a super easy target, because sometimes a lot in the game, what can happen is that you'll be shooting somebody and the moment they turn back on you and they shoot you, you're poof, you're cooked, right? So simple, easy, even from 30 meters, let's say a target from 30 meters or somebody from 30 meters, you can just shoot them while moving. Now, this may take some time if you are a beginner to strafe. I know it's not easy, trust me, I used to have my own issues, but when you're starting off, you shoot somebody, you move like that, right? Because when you're strafing side to side during fights, it makes it a lot harder for your enemy to like focus on your body and and your movement. So in particular times, it's better for you to strafe while shooting, right? What you can also do, this is pro tip level of advice. I do this rarely, but it does super help, so I recommend you guys get used to it, is jump while shooting side to side. Now this is a pro player move. This a lot of pro players use in situations where they know that they can't just get out of, because sometimes when you jump, the enemy's player's aim assist might get a little bit hefty and they won't be able to target you exactly on your body. So what you have to do is jump up and down and strafe. Now that is the best tip I can give you. Super pro move, super simple, super awesome. Trust me, if you use it in ranked, that other player that you just killed, he'll be like, what the freak, you know? So I highly recommend doing that in your gunfights, especially in MP or even in BR. I don't know about BR, but I'm sure it does still work half the time. All right, chat. In this segment, this will be called perfecting your aim tracking. Now, this is super important. In this one, I'm gonna use a freaking Odin. That way, because the Odin requires a high accuracy aim where, you know, it does deal a lot of damage, but at the same time, you need to have that good aim. What I do recommend, guys, is practicing your aim with bots in firing range. Now, this whole video will mainly consist of me playing on firing range dudes because I don't want to go into rank, but I'll go into ranked later in the video and show you guys how I play after knowing all these pro tips and tricks in the game. So perfecting your aim is super simple. Not super simple, it's a lot, it takes time, it's hand movement, coordination, and knowing the placement of your iron sight. Now you see that white dot in the middle of the screen? Now that little buddy is super important. Even when you're not aiming, I highly recommend you train your hip fire. When you train your hip fire, you're learning your iron sight placement and the way you coordinate your gunshots. Now this is highly important when you're facing other people off, because sometimes you might find a little guy, let's say you're just standing here, right? You're standing here, and then on your right side, somebody will just like this, like literally pop out of, and then blah, 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 and shoot you, right? So what you're gonna do is, you will hear him, right? But you're gonna follow his body with your iron sight. Aim tracking, right, chat? Aim tracking. You're gonna follow that body movement like this, and then kill him. Super simple, super easy. Right. Even with aim assist does help sometimes, but when practicing your aim, I recommend you guys turn off your aim assist. That way, when you turn it back on, you'll feel like a freaking like crazy good at the game, you know. So aim tracking is one of those things that I highly recommend. So, like I said, it's your iron sight, your crosshair placement, super important, and make sure that you have the right sense, because sometimes I'll show you guys my sensitivity in a bit, but I'll also talk about your sensitivity and finding your best sensitivity, because copying my sensitivity doesn't always work. So aim tracking is one of those few important things that you guys need to understand in the game, especially when you want to improve with your aim, right? Aim tracking, highly important, chat. Alright, chat, let's use a different gun just to be representable. So a lot of the times I see a lot of you guys, when you're in a gunfight, y'all just go in plain sight. Y'all just go in the middle of the map, like in the middle of the open, and y'all just kill somebody. What I do want to tell you guys is don't do that. Please don't do that. Right, what you guys need to do, instead of just shooting somebody in the open, is finding cover. Right, this is very important. Finding cover, make sure you get in those head glitches. Sometimes it is a bit annoying, but to see somebody in a head glitch being you know, very passive, play passive, you know, it's very annoying. But what I do recommend for you guys to do is, please guys, try and find good cover, especially if you're in a heated battle. Let's say you're fighting 2 or 3 people in that moment. It is a good option to get in a nice head glitch, you know, just to be able to get those kills, you know, most of the time, because you don't want to be like this in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the map where it's so open and your opponents are literally staring down at you with the freaking RPD or whatever, man. SMRS, and they're shooting you or blasting you or whatever it may be, because when you don't have that cover, you will be highly exposed to a lot of bullets or just, you know, whatever nades, whatever it may be. For example, you can go into a nice heck. You can use anything as cover. Even this. Let's say you're in a situation and in front of you, there's like 3 people coming at you, right? What you can do is quickly get over here, get on the floor, get cover. You know, even this little thing can help you because sometimes their aim might be even worse than yours and they might not have that accuracy as good as yours. So you can just come out that cover, come here, crouch a little bit, come out, slide, boom, 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 boom. Slide, remember what I said, aim tracking and movements while killing them. And then it will be super easy for you, right? You don't want to be that one guy that has no cover and you're just in the open like him, right? Instead of being like him, get over that little headboard and shoot somebody and lean. What I do really like about the new movement that's coming into CODM, for example, with the RAM 7, you can automatically lean, right? Like this. When you have the RAM, you can automatically lean and then poof. You don't need the mythic variants of the gun. All you need is the base, even. Auto lean, poof, 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 peek, slide out, kill somebody. Now, I know that sliding out seems a bit difficult, but over time, you guys can get used to it. Make sure you guys just practice your slide canceling, because that's one of the very basic things that are super important when it comes to movement and actually aim, right? Make sure you guys understand that. Chat, one of the biggest things that I've learned from this game is literally footsteps. Now, this is highly important. There's 3 main things that you guys need to know when you're going into a fight is footsteps, reload sounds, or even slide noises. You know, that is like highly important to understand when you're going into a gunfight, is to know when your enemy is approaching you or when they're reloading or any type of sound that you can hear. You know, there's a very big difference when you're hearing your teammates' footsteps and the enemy's footsteps. Especially when you're wearing headphones, you can clearly hear the difference. Your teammates' footsteps are much lighter than yours compared to your enemy's footsteps, where theirs is very loud. And another thing is your mini-map, guys. Look, I know if you're a beginner, you might not know what a mini-map is, but it's basically the map of, you know, the map of the game. So, especially in hardpoint or even in S&D, when somebody pulls out a UAV, it is highly important to look at your mini-map to see where your enemy is when there is a UAV or an advanced UAV, to understand their positioning or where you're going to position yourself, right? That way you guys will have a fair advantage of whatever situation that you're in, when you're able to attack, reposition, or even like defend some type of objective that you're going for, depending on which game mode that you play. So it's very important to listen to your footsteps or to your enemy's footsteps, listen to the reload sounds of the gun, their reload sound of the gun. There's a lot of audio cues, especially when you're trying to become a pro player, especially in S&D. It is highly important to know these sounds, chat. Highly important, please. So guys, next time, I hope you guys understand that footsteps are super important, and your mini-map and any type of sounds. That's when you know, because when you hear somebody coming in, you can pre-aim. Like if you can hear them coming on the left, you can just pre-aim on the left. If they're coming from the right, you can pre-aim on the right, right? Super easy. So please keep that in mind when you guys are playing S&D and you're trying to do a 1v5 clutch. Just listen to the footsteps or the noises, alright? Alright, chat. It's the last tip that I can give you to becoming the best player in the game, and this one is highly duper super pooping important, and that is to play calm and read the gunfight or the situation that you're in. For example, let's say you have 5 people chasing you when you're on a streak or whatever it may be, for whatever reason. If you just have a lot of things going on in your area or you're around you, what you need to do is take a breath, breathe, and play. Think, don't be too aggressive. This is where passive gameplay comes in clutch for you guys, you know. Passive gameplay does actually help you in many situations. Doesn't mean that you're playing or ratting in a corner, not necessarily. Sometimes, but if you can use it to your advantage, then I mean, who's the one that's dying? It's not you, it's the enemy that's dying. So what I do highly recommend is you guys, before, if you guys are in like a 1v5 situation, normally in S&D or even hardpoint where you're going for a nuke or you're going for a streak, is to just take a breath, stay calm, read the situation. Don't spray and pray everything, you know. Don't do that brrr, or be like brrr, or be like brrr, you know. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, chat. Please don't do that. You know, breathe. Think about what's your next move. And if it doesn't work out, it's fine as long as you know that you were calm during the whole situation. Because you might die and you'll be like, "Phew," and you'll be like, "Whoa." You know, you're like, ah, and you know, you just crash out. You know, there's no need to crash out, chat. No need to crash out. It's fine to lose gunfights. You can learn from those gunfights. You can think about, oh, okay, next time I'll do it like this instead of like that. You know, that's what's very important when you're playing in the game, is actually learning from your mistakes, and that's what makes you even better at the game. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's my top tips and tricks for you. I did this video in firing range. I can't really do this in rank because I'd have to be thinking, but maybe next time I'll make a proper video for you guys. Anyway, guys, stay safe, stay blessed. In my next clip, I'll show you guys my sensitivity and my gameplay. Sensitivity in this clip, low key. My sensitivity is not anything crazy. It's just really standard. You know, it's just the basics, really. It's nothing crazy because I don't use any gyro. Keep that in mind. This is for iPad only. You can try it on phone. I think it will work on phone, but it will be like super high sensitivity. So I really don't recommend you doing this with the phone. But if you're on iPad, then this is my sensitivity. I can't. Okay, look. When I say my sensitivity, I can't guarantee that it will suit your sensitivity or your standards or whatever. Your type of gameplay, your HUD. I'll show my HUD just now too, don't worry. I'll show everything, but this is basically it. Keep scrolling down. Sniper scope sensitivity 60, tactical 120, ADS 140, the rest vertical 100. You know, everything firing 100, same thing. Red dot 140, same thing. ADS sensitivity 140, same thing. And then we have the sniper scope sensitivity. The reason why I put it on 0 is because I don't like that flinch when after you shoot. Remember, before the bullet comes out of the barrel, there's gonna be some sort of flinch. So sometimes you can just lower this or keep it on the same, but never, don't over, you know. That's what I recommend to a lot of people that are trying to snipe, is that put it on low or matches, because here for the camera sensitivity it's 60. So what you normally do is match it as the same. Sniper scope, camera sensitivity 60, and then below here would also be 60. But for me, what I've seen so far in my previous years for playing CODM for 6 years, I'm a great sniper. I think I will post some sniper clips for like S&D soon, but keep that just, you know, keep a heads up. But you know, for now, for 6 years, I've learned that putting your sniper scope sensitivity for your firing sensitivity is 0 is the best way that I snipe, because I can easily quick scope and I wouldn't have any penalties when I shoot the gun. So I don't use any gyro at all. This is all just default. I've never touched this. And then we're gonna go on to my HUD. My HUD is super basic too. There's nothing really crazy about it. You know, you have the mini map at the top right, and then you have the score in the top left. My buttons, this is a 4 to 5. You can try 6, but this is like max 4-5 finger HUD, right? It's really basic. It's super easy. Nothing crazy. Not everything is not like everywhere, except for like, you know, those 3 except for like those 3 operator skills and the skills score streaks. And that's it. Also including like the mythic share button and the different picking up different guns. Yeah, that's it, chat. That's it, guys. This is my sensitivity. You know, guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I appreciate you. I know it's been a long time coming. I know I promised you this video a long time ago. I'm sorry for the delay. Really, I really do. But all is good. All is good. I will see you guys next time. Just let me know in the comment section what video you guys want me to see, because somebody told me about this video, like, hey Aaron, please bro, make a YouTube sensitivity video. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna do it for you guys. Let me know if you guys want some S&D clips or some troll videos. Okay, I can make some nice troll videos for you guys, low-key, all the way. But yeah, guys, stay blessed, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, cheers. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's play is super weird. Let's see if I can get it.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is ours.
Enemy in sight.
UAV recon ready for deployment. UAV online.
Targets in sight.
Ready to jam enemy UAV. Counter UAV up. Flying.
Reloading.
Hard point identified. Hard point locked down. We've taken the lead.
Oh my.
Hard point is ours.
Why are there so many people in like one area?
Enemy contact.
Hard point locked down. We've taken the lead. Hard point identified. Capture the objective.
Oh wow.
UAV online. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is locked down. Hard point is ours.
Targets in
Enemy
sight.
destroy enemy's counter UAV. Hard point lost. UAV recon standing by. Repeat.
Oh my god.
Recon is standing by. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point identified. Capture the objective. UAV online.
It's way too many people.
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Hostiles have the hard point. UAV has been destroyed. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Hard point lost.
Nice.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. UAV online. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Destroyed enemy's UAV. Hard point contested.
Dude, these kids are mad annoying though. Like, when I say mad annoying, they're like really, really annoying.
Capture the objective.
Enemy in sight.
Because they do gotta do so much.
Enemy UAV spotted.
This Dave kid is like everywhere right now.
Tested. Hostiles have the hard point. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted.
Target. Target in sight.
Hard point is ours. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Can we just play this point, please? Oh my days.
Capture the objective. Capture the objective.
Targets in
Heads
sight.
up. UAV spotted.
Catch up.
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. We've taken the lead.
Oh my days.
Enemy contact.
Hard point locked down.
Headshot.
Hard point is ours. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Target in sight.
Hard point contested. Hard point lost. Enemy UAV spotted.
Target down.
Hard point is ours. Capture the objective. Heads up. Enemy RAPs deployed. Hard point locked down. UAV recon ready for deployment. Hard point contested. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Ready to jam enemy UAV. Hard point is ours.
Please, oh my days.
Enemy contact.
We've taken the lead. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Counter UAV is on board. Keep on them.
Oh my.
Enemy. Enemy in sight.
Our UAV has been destroyed. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Hostiles have captured the objective. Capture the objective.
Targets in sight.
UAV online.
What the freak?
Hunter killer drone deployed. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Friendly depot inbound.
Need backup.
Yo, teammates need to do something, bro, because really.
VTOL has been destroyed. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Friendly EMP systems incoming. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Oh my god, that was so annoying. That much like took forever. Holy.
Spike hardpoint lost.
Too easy.
Yo Chuck. Chuck,
Mimi lakini ilikonga nimetolewa game.
kuna haka
Game.
game.
Hostiles have the hard points.
Hata ndona niko like bra.
Kuna haka hii match.
Yeah.
Hata mimi nilitolewa match. Kurudi jamaa na Asha nuke. Kwa teammate wetu alikuwa na haka.
Sasa ndo nimerudi bana.
Tunakwambia teammate wetu alikuwa na haka.
Bro, they call me a hacker, bro. Crazy.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.